She got a snap from a stranger, dark, grainy, shot from outside. Inside the frame, her asleep. In a bedroom only her closest friends knew existed. The snap from outside the window. Snapchat has woven itself into the fabric of modern social life. A quick way to stay connected, share moments, and keep in touch. But as convenient as it is, the app can become a doorway for something far more sinister when privacy settings go unchecked. This is one of those stories. For privacy reasons, we'll call her Maria. Maria ran a modest but active Instagram account with around 5,000 followers. Like many content creators, she listed her Snapchat username in her bio, a common habit that makes it easy for friends and acquaintances to find her on the app. What it also did, unknowingly, was leave her exposed. Her settings at the time allowed anyone to send her messages and snaps, even people she hadn't added back. So occasionally, unsolicited snaps would trickle in, mostly from strangers who had found her through Instagram. Men, usually, often older, often odd. Even the younger ones, she noted, had a way of looking unsettling through a poorly lit, strangely angled selfie. Most of the time, it was harmless enough to ignore. Then, one day, a snap arrived that changed everything. Maria's boyfriend lived in a first-floor apartment. His address was known only to their closest circle of friends. Not posted anywhere online, not connected to Maria's social media presence in any visible way. So when Maria sat down that evening to scroll through her unread snaps, nothing could have prepared her for what she saw. The image was dark and grainy, taken from outside, through a bedroom window. Inside the frame, barely visible in the dim light, was Maria, asleep in the bed. Her boyfriend had been in the living room watching football at the time the photo was taken. Neither of them had heard anything. Neither of them had any idea someone had been standing outside watching. There was no caption, no explanation, just the image. That silence made it worse. Maria panicked. She screenshotted the snap and rushed to show her boyfriend. Together, they replied to the account from her phone. "Who is this?" When she added the account back, they noticed the profile had a snap score in the 50,000 range, high enough to rule out a throwaway or spam account. This belonged to someone who used Snapchat regularly, someone real. The reply came back, "John, LOL." Her boyfriend typed, "We're calling the police." The response? "Okay, cool. Let me know if you need help calling them." Then, the account blocked her. The couple searched through Maria's Instagram followers for anyone named John, but without a last name, it was impossible to narrow down. That night, they went to sleep unsettled but unsure if they truly had a case. They wouldn't be unsure for long. In the early hours of the morning, a loud crash tore through the apartment. Maria's boyfriend rushed toward the noise and found the dining room window shattered. On the floor lay a brick, later believed to have been taken from a construction site down the street. Now they had a case. Police were called, a report was filed, and a detective was assigned. Law enforcement moved to subpoena Snapchat for account information tied to the profile. But as days stretched into weeks, updates from the detective grew sparse. At some point, the Snapchat account vanished entirely, either deleted or banned, leaving no trace under search results. To this day, Maria and her boyfriend don't know who John is. The leading theory is a stalker, possibly someone envious of her relationship, someone who had followed her from her own home to her boyfriend's apartment, meaning they likely knew where she lived too. It's a deeply unsettling thought and one that's never been resolved. 3 months on, no new incidents have occurred at either address, but the not knowing, that hasn't gone away.